The latest from 7 News with Angela Cox.
Good evening and welcome. Breaking tonight, an update just in on the Queen's health. We're live to Balmoral. Wayne Kerry's defence. Our reporter's there as the AFL legend talks publicly about his white powder scandal for the first time. Developing now, 2 hurt, a woman arrested over inner city stabbings, and major COVID-19 rule changes are about to take effect. Those details for you. We begin, though, by going straight to the Queen's residence at Balmoral Castle. Europe Bureau Chief Hugh Whitfield is live there for us. Hugh, what's Buckingham Palace had to say in the past few minutes?
And the important thing to remember here is that it's very rare for us to get any update at all on the Queen's health. So the fact that we have this statement that's just come through is significant. I'll read it for you. It says, following further evaluation this morning, the Queen's doctors are concerned for Her Majesty's health and have recommended she remain under medical supervision. The Queen remains comfortable and at Balmoral. Unfortunately, that's probably the grimmest update on the Queen's health that we've ever received during her 70-year reign. We were told about 16 hours ago that the Queen had been advised to rest by her doctors after a busy day. They described it as a full day on Tuesday, where both Liz Truss and Boris Johnson both came here to Balmoral as part of that transfer of power. We saw the Queen then standing up, using a walking stick, certainly dressed for the Scottish summer, which can be pretty chilly at the best of times, and she appeared to be quite happy. But something has clearly changed in the last 24 to 36 hours, which has prompted her doctors to be concerned for her health and the recommendation that she remain under medical supervision. Now, in the last half an hour or so, there's been a statement from Liz Truss about a completely separate issue, the new Prime Minister in the House of Commons, and there appeared to be some murmuring and movements going on between frontbenchers who were being passed notes. Sir Keir Starmer, the opposition leader, was also being told some significant news. That's when we received this statement, and then we heard from the Commons Speaker, Sir Lindsay Hoyle.
When I say that we send our best wishes to Her Majesty the Queen and that she and the royal family are in our thoughts and prayers at this moment, I'm going to take no more, if there is anything else, we will update the House accordingly.
Hugh, what is the rest of the royal family's movements right now?
We're being told by Clarence House that the Prince of Wales and the Duchess of Cornwall, Charles and Camilla, are already here at Balmoral, and that the Duke of Cambridge, Prince William, is on his way after no doubt taking his 3 children to their first day of school in Windsor in the last couple of hours. He is on his way here to Scotland. So that will only serve to heighten the concern that there is for Her Majesty's health. As I say, she was told to rest by her doctors in the 24 hours after seeing Boris Johnson and Liz Truss here yesterday. She was due to take part in a virtual meeting of the Privy Council that would have involved swearing in new members of Liz Truss's cabinet. So unfortunately, if the Queen is unable to take part in a virtual call, as we know that she was able to do when she had COVID at the start of the year, and during other periods where she may have been advised to rest, the fact that she's been unable to take in that is probably not a good sign. We do know that the Queen did go to hospital towards the end of last year. The palace essentially did try to keep that secret and were only really pushed into telling the public when a newspaper said they were going to publish it. And the Queen's health really started to go downhill around September, October last year when she returned from her summer holidays here in Balmoral. She carried out a flurry of engagements in the run-up to the COP26 summit in Glasgow, but eventually had to pull out of that summit, instead sending a recorded message. So with the Queen's health the way it is right now, I think there will be concern, but also some relatively practical issues that the royal family will need to face. We know that Prince Charles has had to take on a lot more duties in the last year in particular, including attending the state opening of Parliament alongside Prince William a couple of months ago. There's no way that in the Queen's current condition that she would be able to do something like that. So if her condition continues the way it is right now, I'd have to think that you would expect to see Prince Charles taking on even more of a workload, and that may include swearing in those cabinet ministers at some stage in the next couple of days. So just repeating the update from Buckingham Palace that we received just a couple of minutes ago, it is that the doctors who care for Her Majesty are concerned for her health and have recommended that she remain under medical supervision, the Queen remaining comfortable and here at Balmoral Castle in Scotland, Ange.
OK, and of course we'll come back to you through the show if there are any further developments. Thanks so much, Hugh. Wayne Carey has fronted the cameras in the past few hours about his white...